What's going on with y'all, fam? Alright, it's your boy Dante Williams, aka the Big Lip Trucker. Back at it again. I'm out here in Calhoun, Georgia, getting loaded. Then I'm gonna be heading to Newport News, VA. In this video, we're gonna assume that you already have your CDLs, you graduated from school, and you're choosing your career plan. I would say it's very important that you know the direction in which you want to go. Do you want to be a company driver? And if you want to be a company driver, dry van, tanker, reefer, flatbed, like what is it that you want to drive? How frequently do you need to be home? And how much would you like to get paid? My suggestion as far as on a company driver, of course, it's all about the money. I would say I would really look at who's paying the most who's paying the most per mile, and who is going to offer the most miles. Do I want to do flatbed? Do I want to do reaper? Do I want to drive a dry van? All of that is you. The second phase of that is lease. Well, is it my long-term goal to lease and become an owner-operator through a lease purchase program? If so, I would look at companies where I can where I can pick my own loads. I wouldn't do ones where they dispatch it to you. I would look at companies where they have a buyout plan that will help you with the fuel surcharge, and where you don't have to rent the trailers. If you have to rent the trailers, for me, that's a deal breaker. Secondly, if you want to do owner operator under your own authority. So I would say get the experience as a company driver, transition to the lease purchase, or just go straight into your own authority. So those are the options. Truck driver is a funny business to be in, because you can be a company driver for 30 years. It's not like there's a lot of room for growth and development as a company driver. But the benefits of being a company driver is you don't have to worry about breakdowns, maintenance. You drive the latest equipment. You don't have to worry about finding loads and things of that nature. You have a 401k plan, good medical benefits, all of those things that come along with being a company driver. What I would consider the downside of a company driver is there's no room for growth. I mean, you can transition into a trainer, maybe even a recruiter, but those don't necessarily, to me, it doesn't. That's not room for growth and development. Those are just extra money as a company driver. To whereas if you go to a lease purchase program, even if you make the exact same money as a lease in a lease program, you'll take home more money because you're a 1099. So I'm single, I'm divorced, and majority of my kids are already grown, so I have to file single. So if I make $1,000, I'm after my medical insurance and the taxes and Uncle Sam get theirs, I'm lucky if I take home $700, $750, somewhere around there. So I have to make a lot more just to see the type of money that I want to see as a company driver. But through the lease purchase program, I go under as a 1099. So if I make $1,000, I'm gonna take home $1,000. So it's like, even if you make the same as a lease driver, you actually make more because you're not paying Uncle Sam as much. So I would strongly recommend to go in under a company driver for a while, gain experience, and then transition to the lease purchase program.